Peace, y'all. Peace. Again, here we are. Yet again for another episode. Hope y'all tuned in. Shout out to my galactic family, my galactic team, my guardian angels, my higher self, the 13th son. Everybody who's been watching over me, Jordan the Chosen One, you know, the Chosen Ministries, she know who she is. Everybody who just been watching over me and keeping me safe. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. But today I just want to talk about aliens. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, when I say God, like I said, so-called God, because they really talking about these nature beings that have the green skin and stuff, the Netarus, the nature beings, and like they look like trees and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're trees and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In my other video, I was like, we're the tree of life. That's why we gotta keep eating fruits and vegetables, because that's how we gain information and wisdom and knowledge. It's from the earth. It's coming from all that information. So yeah, so they really look like nature beings. But as I said before, we came into the atmosphere and really just turned this color. Like we had green skin, like Osiris. We had like blue skin, some of the ancestors. But yeah, that's why I always tell people: do not call yourself black. We're like extraterrestrials. You know what I'm saying? Because we have extra brain power, extra power that we're not utilizing. Mind you, like for instance, you got alright, I just tuned out real quick. But I was saying, stop calling yourself black. There's no such thing as black or white. Black means death in the dictionary. White means enlightened. That's a status. So that's an illusion right there. But Jamaican and Trinidadian, Russian, Ecuadorian, stuff like that is real. Like St. Vincent, stuff like that. Is accurate. But most of the times when people ask where I'm from, I'm like, hey, I'm from planet Earth. And what's your race? The human race, because there's other races trying to kill us. Let's get into that. People always saying, yo, reptilians, my niggas, the Anunnaki, the Ananagas, the Naginis, kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? We, like, the Most High told them to leave in 2004. So y'all don't got to worry about no reptilians. Some of them good too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But mind you, we have a reptilian brain that's really stemming from our brain, because there's just a lot that happened. But in terms of like the aliens, because the Pleiadians, everyone talking about the Pleiadian stuff, some good, some bad, but majority of them, they tricking people. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about this white light. There's no white light. That's called the reincarnation light. That's called the hell, like that, the burning light, that white light. But what we gotta step into is the jewels, because we're the Jews. We got the jewels, like that rainbow. We got that rainbow light within us. But anyways, back to the alien part. So everyone's saying reptilians. We're not worried about it. It's these insects that we need to worry about. Back in the 1960s, when they had the hippie movement and they was focused on psychedelics and just being in touch with nature and stuff, and they was having a lot of orgies and stuff like that, because that's what happens when you're on high frequency and stuff like that. But more so, through that, a lot of the indigo rainbow children, star seeds and stuff was born. It's from those times, because that's when a lot of people was really getting in touch, just taking their socks off, because it's been years since people actually stepped on the grass. We that disconnected to where it's like it's not a natural thing. And for the Jamaicans, they have truly tricked us, because mind you, they make us seem like America is good. It got more opportunities indeed, but in terms of our health, our spirituality, our well-being, our connection is shot, because up here it's super cold. We in hell. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, we in heaven, because everything is sunny. It's that heat. You know what I mean? Everything grows, flourishes. 60% of fruits and vegetables come from Jamaica. All them herbs, all the medical herbs, all that stuff come from Jamaica. So it's like they done infiltrated our minds to make us feel like we need to come over here to chase some dream. And all we really needed to do was tap in. And we could have been coming up with like all types of ideas. Because all this technology is just from back then. But mind you, where are they getting the technology from? The 1960s, during that time, and it's that right when the Indigos were being born in the 1970s, they came out with television, came out with little radios with the antennas. You got the TVs with the antennas. I remember growing up watching Coward the Cowardly Dog. Like we had to fix the antenna and shit. Where was they getting this shit from? They was getting it from these aliens, these bugs, these insects on some Will Smith shit. He stepped on that little one. He was like, yeah, my fault I had to kill your little cousin when he saw the big one. Oh yeah, those ones. And mind you, they could be around the bars because they love that sugar. Like Rasta said, sugar should be sold on the block. My fault. Like $2 to 15. Because that's what they thrive off of. When you leave sugar on the floor, you turn the lights off, they come like alien. You know what I'm saying? How they operate. They turn the light on, they try to play like they're not there and stuff. So anyways, the Most High told them to leave, but they don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? They don't like us in terms of how we're living. They feel like we're destroying destroying the planet. And maybe we are, some of us. But mind you, that's not their right to try to dissect us. But we reap what we sow. They getting us nice and fat. Meat got tons of sugar in it when it crushes down and it dilutes and stuff like that. It has tons of sugar. They put stuff in it with all types of estrogen and stuff like that. And then more so in terms of the liquor. Liquor has tons of sugar, especially the cheap ones. That's why I always tell people to get the expensive one that's more distilled and furnished or furbished, whatever, to where it's like less sugar, because the cheap ones got tons of sugar. So anyways, they be by the bars just waiting for y'all, like them little aliens. That one I showed Pisces and that movie Dreamcatcher. Watch that movie, little Star Children, the Dreamcatcher. Watch that movie though. And then more so like, so yeah, we waiting. And then when y'all pH balance, because we're older beings. You know what I'm saying? It's all messed up. They can infiltrate. Some people have a little humpback and stuff. It's over. They got you right there. Same thing. Smoking all that weed, whatever it is you're doing, cocaine, shrooms, whatever the hell you're doing. You're doing that. You do too much. You're not in high frequency. You're not in good thought. It can come and possess you. You just gotta be aware. But especially with the drinking, because it's spirits and it's dealing with water like fluid. So that's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, that's not even you half the times. And that's, it's another spirit. So there's good spirits, not all of them bad. I always tell people to get the expensive ones. And wine. Wine is a big deal because it's good for your blood. And it's not really going to let like bad entities in with Henny, all that stuff. It's sugar demons. They got them big ass insects on y'all backs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people to stop drinking. Because I know that it's not good. I mean, mind you, whatever you do behind closed doors. But I'm talking about when you're not behind closed doors. When you're in the matrix, you're in the field. And, you're just, like, it's a lot of things that's not being seen. So, but if anything to worry about is insects. Like, even when you meditate, you're in the grass, they're trying to bite you. Which animal is really going to try to bite you? A mosquito, them little vampires. Like, it doesn't seem vampire, right? Coming in there trying to suck your blood, like what the hell is demon? Like, you know what I'm saying? So where do they come from? Saturnalia. So that's where they're getting that technology from on some venom types. They're getting all that technology from aliens, from these insect aliens. I think this time we just reveal it because that's what's coming, and they want to eat us. That's why they're trying to get us fat. With all these meats and stuff, they try to fat us up because they can't really eat us or dissect us because of that heat, that frequency too bright. And so they want to fatten us up to really give us these blood foods to where that frequency, that sunlight, it just starts to like vibe down. And so like that's not good for business in terms of like keeping that field. They say put on the armor of God. They mean the fruits and veggies because you're putting all of that on. They can't touch you. What? That freaks. They can't fucking touch you. So more so they try, and the same thing. You got like you're sleeping or whatever, right? Put plants by your bed or wherever you lying at because it's gonna help you breathe better. But also that's a high frequency. That's the Most High's right there. They can't. That's a high that plant. They can't. They'll burn them. And then Rasta, shout out to the 13th. We there burning sage and stuff. As I said, now old demons bad. Shout out to Horus and them and his team. But some demons bad, like Seth and them. Seth and his crew. Satan and his crew. So more so, you burning sage and doing all that stuff, you could be attracting that shit. What you really need to be doing is cleansing. The best way to cleanse is a shower. What to cleanse with salt? Because salt has many killing factors of demons. I'm not sure if y'all watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But yeah, salt. So Epsom salt, pink salt, all that stuff. They got soap bars and stuff like. They get creative. There's many ways to go about this. But taking a shower. I'm not sure if you heard of John the Baptist, but that's it cleanses you up real good. You know what I'm saying? To where it's taking off a lot of aura, a lot of chi that you went past in the day. And so doing that, and just also meditating, just saying affirmations to release certain energy that's not serving you, and it's really exercising to boost your energy, just raise the frequency. And but it starts from the food to raise your vibration, because fruits, veggies, they vibrate at a higher frequency than regular foods like cheeseburgers or fries. That's vibrating at a lower, greasier state than a mother-loving kiwi or a mango. Shout out to you, St. Bolts. Like these sun foods really charges you up, man. That coconut water electrolytes, which is electricity, because we're electromagnetic. And you know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to strip from us. That chi or chakra or kundalini or sexual energy or Holy Spirit or whatever you want to call it. They're trying to take that from us. And they put a six on the planet, a hex on the planet. In terms of, it's like the sex. They damn the planet to where all they want us thinking about is that, to where we could never vibrate to that level of the 13, in terms of the serpent bringing us the 13th zodiac sign, but also Christ consciousness. And it's just because that's all we thinking about. That's why Japan, they so advanced. We always think about sex. You know what I'm saying? Six. So more so it's draining us because of this, or organs, which is our 7 chakras. We having these orgasms, so it's draining the what? The electricity. And we feel it, don't we? That force. There's that or something. We don't know what that is. There's that incredible for you. Sometimes your back cracks up, and in these all festivities and activities.